Once upon a time, in a charming coastal town, there stood a majestic lighthouse known as the Loyalty Lighthouse. Its towering frame stretched high into the sky, guiding ships safely to shore with its bright beacon of light. At the heart of the Loyalty Lighthouse lived a faithful seagull named Gus. He had been the guardian of the lighthouse for as long as anyone could remember, his wings strong and his heart steadfast. One stormy night, as the waves crashed against the rocks and the wind howled through the air, Gus noticed a tiny boat struggling to stay afloat in the raging sea. Inside the boat was a young dolphin named Dolly, her eyes wide with fear as she fought against the powerful currents. Without hesitation, Gus spread his wings and soared into the storm, his heart filled with determination to save his friend. He swooped down toward the water and grasped Dolly's fin in his beak, guiding her safely to the shore. As they reached the safety of the shore, Dolly collapsed on the sand, her body trembling with exhaustion. But Gus remained by her side, his eyes filled with concern and compassion. "Thank you, Gus," gasped Dolly, her voice weak but grateful. "You saved my life." Gus nodded solemnly. "It was my pleasure, Dolly," he said. "True loyalty means standing by your friends, even in the face of danger." From that day on, Gus and Dolly became inseparable friends, their bond stronger than ever. They spent their days exploring the coastline and playing in the surf, their laughter echoing across the waves. But as the years passed, the Loyalty Lighthouse began to show signs of age, its once bright light growing dim and its beams flickering with uncertainty. The townsfolk worried that soon the lighthouse would no longer be able to guide ships safely to shore. Determined to save their beloved lighthouse, Gus and Dolly rallied the other animals of the sea, from the wise old turtles to the playful seals, and together they worked tirelessly to repair the aging structure. Through long days and sleepless nights, they patched up the cracks in the walls, replaced the broken glass in the lantern, and polished the brass until it shone like gold. And when they were finished, the Loyalty Lighthouse stood tall and proud once more, its light blazing brightly across the sea. As the ships returned safely to port, the townsfolk cheered and applauded, grateful for the loyalty and dedication of their animal friends. And high above them, perched on the highest tower of the Loyalty Lighthouse, stood Gus and Dolly, their hearts filled with pride and joy. For they knew that true loyalty was more than just a word. It was a beacon of hope that guided them through even the darkest of storms. And as long as they stood together, they knew that their friendship would shine as brightly as the light of the Loyalty Lighthouse for all to see.